Hello everybody and welcome back! So let's play The Witcher 3 Blood and Wine. In the last session, well, we were running around a bank and then we got ourselves painted. Kind of a bizarre session really. Anyway, we start today's session once again back here in Beauclair. Beauclair by night, because what better time to visit a tavern than in the evening? When it's full of patrons.
Stocks and the whip await those running riot.
Hustle and bustle.
Best cure for the beast. A witcher. Tip of the hat to the tourney's victim.
Tip of the hat. Thank you. So yes, we're going to go to the... Jesus Christ, everybody wants to talk to me all of a sudden. Can a man just enjoy a peaceful night's stroll without interruption? So we're going to the... Basically, we're going to the pub. It's a Friday night, hard day's work, we're going to the local pub.
Stocks and the whip await those running riot. Duchy values peace and...
What's wrong with that? He sounded like he was having far too much fun. What does this say here? The Ducal Camerlengo. We need to come here for a quest. Shall we distract ourselves once again? Will we ever get to this famous tavern? Maybe. Maybe we should come back here in the morning. But I just can't help myself. I just want to see what's going on.
Fiddlesticks, these numbers don't add up the way I'd like. Greetings, brave hero. I am Raphael de Serman, and I am the Ducal Camerlengo.
I'm Geralt. So what is it you do here?
I pay the knight's errand.
For what?
Our knights wander the roads, protecting Toussaint from bandits and monsters. It is fitting and just that they be recompensed appropriately for these toils. Note, sir, that should you successfully smash hands, save a brother knight from peril, or extract a captured merchant from the hands of cutthroats, come see me. You shall be rewarded. Speaking of payment, much is said in Beauclair of your bravery and dedication. Thus you've secured a claim to compensation. Sign here, please.
I don't have to go running around, do I? For forms.
Can't help but be curious, but where do the funds for those payments come from?
The ducal treasury, of course. Her illustrious highness Anna Henrietta assigns great value to bravery and selfless patriotism. It is her standing order that any knight may receive a wage, pardon me, financial compensation for his dedication to defending the duchy's internal security and order.
Wouldn't mind a glance at your books. Ones you're willing to sell, that is.
He sells books? He actually does sell books! Now, I never even finished reading the books from the main game. I made a good effort, but I just couldn't get round to finishing them. So I highly doubt we are going to be splashing the cash on reading some more. Although I'm sure some of these provide some apps. I'm buying that one. Will provide some of these things will provide a nice background and a history to Toussaint. But you know what? I just really don't think Geralt is the reading type. He's certainly no Elwyn when it comes to that. Okay, that'll do. Just a book on Gwent, please. Speaking of Gwent, actually. Care for a game? Of course you will.
Wouldn't happen to play Gwent, would you?
Okay, so this is our game of Gwent for the day. I imagine there will be a game of Gwent or 2 or 3 in the tavern, but that shall wait until another time. I'll try and stick to at least about one game a session. Don't want to overbear you. We start off with the music that I like as well. We've got Decoy, we've got Scorch. Frontline heavy, this. Okay, it's got some potential as this hand, so I'll keep it. Need to get a couple of lucky draws. Could have been better. Could have been better. Bum, 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 bum. You know what? I didn't think that they could improve the Gwent music over the original game, but I think they have. I really think they have. Commander's Horn. Very good. Very good, very good. Oh, here he goes. Here he goes. There she blows. Wow. That kinda sucks. I'll keep my 8-point spy card on there just in case it forces him to pass. It doesn't, actually. Wow. I think I can quite safely pass here. Wow. I think he can quite safely pass now. There's a massive card advantage. I got a card for winning. He'll have a card advantage, but he has to win 2 rounds, so fair enough. Okay, not the best card to get for winning a round, but never mind. My turn to go first. Oh my god, seriously? Seriously? I could be in danger here. No. He's loaded with medics, man. Absolutely loaded with medics. I'm protecting all my 6-pointers by putting that 8-pointer down just in case he's got a Scorch. Right, this is touch and go at this point. This is really touch and go stuff. Right, I'm going to put down my Biting Frost. Oh, I've just completely screwed this one up. I completely forgot that I haven't got my leader ability. Didn't factor that into my tactic. I was going to double these points and then pass and hope they was going to waste some cards. Okay. I'm done for. Good match, my friend. Good match. You played very well. Yep, there we go. Game 7 match. Very good. 2 cards to spare.
Greetings, knight. My clock.
Blah blah blah. Another game now.
Wouldn't happen to play Gwent, would you?
Have I ever lost 2 games to the same person? Oh, this is another bad draw if ever I've seen one. Oh, this is terrible. Too many special cards. Good God. Right, go on then. See if my spy cards can give me something to work with here. Possibly. Two clear weathers. Absolutely, he's got the same. This is probably going to be another tough one to win, unfortunately. There we go. I'm going to keep that there for now. Bloody hellfire, he's just absolutely laden with spies. I thought I had a lot of spies. He's got the whole damn shebang here. Oh God, he's making this very difficult. He's making this very, very difficult. Anything you can do, I can do better, he says, and he might have a point. Right. I wonder if I should play this now or play this in the next round. Let's see if he can force him to play some cards. He might pass as well. No, he's going to play a few cards. And then pass. Right, he's got massive card advantage. Ah, big trouble. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Ballad of the Spies here. All is not lost. Got a decoy. Can play another spy back at him if he plays one at me. Okay, this is livening up a bit. Oh, for God's sake. These were not the cards I was hoping for. Must be said. I've got 2 biting frosts. Might as well use one of them. Even if he clears the weather, I've got another. Here we go. Aye, aye, aye. Okay, alright. I've only got frontline fighters, which is no use when we've got Biting Frost up there. I'm thinking it's probably time to pass this round as well. Biting Frost is going to be no use to me in the next round, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and force him to play some more of his point scoring cards. I'm going to clear the weather. There we go, make him play a few more point scoring cards. Should I save Scorch for the next round? Possibly. There's an emergency in case he plays a 10-point card down. So what I'll do is I'll now Biting Frost again. He'll then play another point scoring card. Now I can pass. And hopefully we'll have enough in our tank to do this. And that's why I have the Scorch. That's why I kept the Scorch, just in case he had one of them 10 pointers. Kept the decoy in case he's got any more spies up his sleeve. That's fine. I think we may have this one. Do I want to do this prematurely? These are still protected by his 20 pointers, so he can't scorch mine off unless he's got Villain Trettenmeth, of course. Which he might do. But at this point, I think there's a very slim chance we can lose this. Oh. Well, just for good measure, have a bit of that. Phew. He's a tough cookie. Good game, sir.
Cotton sucks its blood to piss. I paid too much out again.
King Bran. Well, that Skellige deck is coming along nicely. Thank you and goodbye. Didn't we have a quest for this place? Just double check my journal here. Go to the Ducal Camerlengo to learn the details of the contract. Well, I am here. Why is he not giving me the details?
Greetings, knight. Much is said in Beauclair of your brain.
Yeah, look, I can't. Maybe it's out of hours. Maybe you come back in the daytime.
Well, see you later.
Go in peace for a night. 143, carry the 2.
Oh! Complete the contracts you took on. 2 out of 15! What? 15 contracts? You haven't... Okay, so most of the contracts relate to undiscovered locations. So it's just the game's way of getting you to explore the undiscovered, well, some of the more interesting undiscovered locations. Wow. This is pretty expansive for a DLC. Apparently there's 20 hours of extra gameplay now. I think that equates to main questing gameplay, because I could see this taking far more than 20 hours to finish the entire DLC. I think I've already been going for about 12 to 15. Near enough. And I don't feel like we are near the end, so... Yeah, not that I'm complaining, of course. It's always good to take our time, especially because this is the last Witcher DLC. of the last Witcher game. So it's nice to savour. Don't want to just rush through it, because when it's over, it is over. Some kind of an alchemist. Oh, I just realised that we got the wrong quest on, so we're probably going the wrong direction. No, we're actually going the right way. Slice of good fortune. It's about time we had some. Ah.
Old goat is bound his way to the Bortella, no doubt.
The pheasantry. Evening, folks. The pheasantry. Very nice. Nice dockside tavern.
Is my head ever spinning after last night?
Quite sedate for a tavern. Not quite as raucous as those you get up north in the Northern Realms, is it?
Wipe your boots before you take another step. Don't slurp your food. Don't eat with your hands. Don't pick your teeth with your knife.
What?
Oh, I'm just jesting. You, sir, clearly were not born in a barn. Welcome to the pheasantry. The best auberge in all the duchy.
Okay, so she does play Gwen. Not a surprise.
What are you serving up today?
What are you serving up? Posh nosh, of course. Posh nosh, not to be eaten with your hands, of course. Right, okay, we got some wines, some alcohol. Of course, the cherry cordial, the mandrake and stuff for the... Oops, probably shouldn't have spent all that, considering we're trying to save up for our vineyard, but I can't help myself, you know? I can't help myself. Right, okay, well, we're not going to be buying any food right now.
Spoon like this. When you set a place, where's it go?
My, oh my. It seems rather a fanciful bouillon spoon. Or a key of some sort. There's a note here.
Yeah, note led me here. Any idea what the key might open?
Never seen it before. But you might search the cellars. The previous owner left all sorts of knickknacks there.
Knickknacks. I like knickknacks.
See you later.
So well,
Drink and be merry. Thus spake the
Someone's
prophet
made off
Lebioda.
with Reginald Dobry's magic stone.
right then, search
No,
the
please,
cellars.
Grace. 3 cheers for two souls.
I think somebody's had one too many drinks. Okay, so let's search some knickknacks. Not going to loot and plunder the place. Oh. Ooh. Cookbook. Smigol Louis Circus's cookbook. Hundreds of recipes. But instead of the recipe for Beauclerc rabbit on the last page, there are only a few chaotically written lines. Lebioda's weeping wounds. I've scoured dozens of elven manuscripts and at last I've found it. I now know what the spoon key I purchased at auction unlocks. It is nothing else but the key to the legendary studio of Ramses Gorthon, the elven priest of the goddess Danemibe, whose culinary masterpieces remain unmatched by even the best of our modern chefs. If I can find the ruins of this temple, said to be somewhere in the Beauclerc forest, I'll find all of his legendary recipes, not to mention the other priceless treasures this Grand Master Chef must have kept in the kitchen where he perfected his art. The rest of the page is covered with a large greasy stain. Ah, lovely. And that door's locked. Find Gawthorne's studio and look for his treasure. How far is it?
Has such extraordinary new colours. Some of the bells charging.
Got nothing else better to do this fine evening. It is a fair trek, though. We're all the way out here. Spontaneous profits. What to do? What to do? What to do? I don't know. Seems a long way to go. It's only a treasure hunt. We've got lots of treasure hunt stuff to do. We can do that in good time. Contracts. Grandmaster diagrams of one witcher school. Wait one day to see your painting. Okay, we're in a tavern. Although we're not going to eat, drink and be merry.
Eat, drink and be merry.
Oh!
Take the profit, Yoda.
Took the words out of my mouth, dear. Right, yeah, we're not going to do that.
Is my head ever spinning?
Let's find a nice quiet spot. Meditate for the night, and then tomorrow we might be able to see that picture. Oh, it's kind of busy up here. Let's check out the environs. Do you have a balcony? You do. Ah, lovely. I'll just perch myself here. That'll do me nicely. Indeed. Watch the sunrise from. Oh, sunrise has passed. I forgot the sunrise is early here. Mind. Okay. Are we ready today yet? I don't know. We're getting impatient to see this masterpiece. See if it's ready.
Eat, drink and be merry. Thus spake the prophet.
No white custard. A bottle of wine.
Is it gonna be ready? Not been a full day, it's been about 8 hours or so. Here he is it ready? That is not me standing in a heroic pose. So I assume it's not ready. Right, well, you know what? We shall be patient. We are not going to be going off doing other quests until I've seen my painting.
Do monsters have mamas and papas? A witcher. That could only mean trouble.
Does he literally mean 24 hours?
And another two.
Damn, man. Wait till midnight. What can... No, we'll wait till another day. People will be walking past us like we're a weirdo. We've been here for a long time. Why is this witcher not moving? He's just in almost like a trance. There we go. Boy! I've awoken from my deep slumber, a form of hibernation. Ooh, excuse me, Lovey, step aside. What the?
Greetings.
Geralt, there you are. So, our painting. Are you pleased? Is it to your liking? Do tell.
I was wearing clothes at the time.
Not exactly what I imagined. I believe I posed with all my clothes on. Clearly remember that, in fact. Some other details are off, too.
Invalid as a criticism. I depicted you in a more flattering state. The painting has drawn crowds, aroused a great deal of interest.
Can see that. Anyway, some advice for the future. Warn your subjects about your intentions. Your next model might not be so forgiving.
You don't like it. I'm hurt. Perhaps you'd care to buy the painting. Given our rapport, I shall take a loss. For you, I'll part with it, I will, at a special price.
1,000 gold? Oh, I did want to take it, you know, but it's not. Oh, this is a quandary. This is a quandary. 1,000 gold. I'm saving up to do my. The thing is, you gotta ask yourself the question: if I spend 1,000 gold on this, this has to be hung up in my vineyard, and do I want that hung up in my vineyard? I think the answer to that question is probably going to be no. And as much as I would... No. No, just no. I can't believe it. I've waited and meditated to see this, and now I am bitterly, bitterly disappointed.
Doubt I'd have any use for it. I'm sure you'll find an eager art lover to buy it.
Oh.
That could only mean trouble.
I would hate to come off as impertinent, but was it not you who won the tourney, Sir Greylock?
I can't help but... Let's get one last look, guys. Come on. One last look. Nah. It wouldn't have gone with my decor, you know what I mean? Right. Seeing as this is the next quest that popped up, I'm going to give it a bash. The boot black in the vision in relation to the main quest. Whilst we're here, we might as well take a look at it. And the notice board as well. Ooh, tons of contracts. Tons and tons. Oh, fist fighting. Three champions. And you get to face the maestro himself. Okay, some kind of escort quest. The Isle on Lac Selavi, and test the rightness of your character during the trials. Some trials. Quarrelling at the cemetery. Some kind of a racket coming from the cemetery. And discreet specialist. Some kind of a mystery concerning Reginald de Aubry statue. Desirable. Immaculate presentation? No. Aesthetic sensitivity? Certainly not. A knowledge of modern sculpture? No. So naturally, we're perfect for the job. And beware the beast.
Lac Selavi. Might be worth looking into.
So we have got ourselves some more quests in addition to, of course,
My head spins.
all those contracts. Our life has just got a darn sight more busy. Fists of Fury. Toussaint style. Can these guys fight with fists? They seem a bit too pompous and pristine to be the kind of people to get down and dirty in a fist fight. Suppose we'll see in due course, won't we? I mean, look, there's casing point number 1, a Ponce walking up the street.
By the prophet's wounds.
A witcher.
Cursed are the greedy, for fire shall devour them.
So we're into the slummier part of town, looking for a boot black. Say, Strumpet.
Boot blacks don't usually work nights. Need to come back during the day.
This is the day. It's only like 7 AM. There's a boot black in bed. Goodness gracious, I spent half this session in a state of meditation. 10 AM early enough? Or rather, late enough?
So how would you explain it? Whether it pours for a week or the sun bakes our pates, we've always mud up to our ankles here.
You can't blame me for Beauclair's fickle weather.
Fickle weather! I've seen you! You empty your chamber pot in front of our shop each morn, so folks will dirty their boots, go to you to get them cleaned.
A far-fetched conspiracy theory, sirs.
I'll conspire to welt your bum with my belt. Come here!
Leave him alone.
Just who the spit are you?
All you need to know is, long as I'm here, you're not gonna touch the boy.
Is that so? Then we'll come find him once you're gone.
Try it, and I'll find you.
Is that a threat?
Yep.
Yes, it
Leave
is.
the kid be and piss off.
Oh!
Northern sheep diddler insults us.
Sheep
We'll
diddler.
pummel the swine first, then spank the piglet. Get him!
What the hell?
Break your legs!
Circle him! Circle him!
You to help stop lords and cheats!
What the? I am not. I'm stuck.
Lads, charge! Take him for a ride!
But move!
Time to end this.
Mumsy!
Oh, that was close. Nothing like a bit of suspense, is there?
What's the meaning of this? The brawl? Who started it?
I'm investigating the beast, on the Duchess's orders.
Ah, yes. We've heard of you. And these men, what are they doing?
Obstructing my investigation.
Understood. Right. A few days in the clink ought to teach them not to impede official touchy business.
Yeah, punks. See ya.
Come on.
You're very good with your fists, sir. Wouldn't be looking for work, would you? We'd make a fine duo.
Yeah? How you imagine that working?
Splendidly. That's how. I suggest a partnership, where I see to the boots while you stand guard. And as you're the stronger, come morn you take the chamber pot out and help me make mud.
Bit about the mud's true? They were right to want to box your ears.
I've got to make a living somehow. So, what say you, sir? Partners?
Let me think about it. Listen, I'm interested in a certain gentleman.
Oh, wait! Before we get to talking, please, take a seat.
But my boots are clean.
In this city, no boots are clean unless they've just come off my stand. A seat, sir, please.
Alright, if I must.
So then, who was it you wanted to ask about?
One of your patrons. Tall, elegant black frock. Not from around here.
An arrival? Indeed. I hear a faint bell ringing. A modest sum might make it sing out loud and clear.
How much?
Let's say...
What?
500 crowns.
What? Gotta be kidding me. What would you even do with that kind of coin?
Expand my venture. I'm sure you can imagine. Have a proper stand with a big sign. I want a new box too. New polishes, new brushes. And if I've enough coin left, I'll buy a share in a launderer's. Get wastewater for free.
Got it all planned out.
I should think so. Capital is all I require.
There's a right resident little Alan Sugar here, haven't we? Eh? Well, if you're going to go into business, child, then you're going to learn the art of negotiation.
All right. Let's see if we can't figure something out.
Oh. Right, little hoodwinker. Let's see how you get on with Master Negotiator Geralt here, who can't negotiate a sum out of a frail old lady. I'm happy to pay... I'll start 335.
That's not even worth the spit I'd need to use to discuss it.
Damn. Okay, he drives a hard bargain. 400.
It's not quite... I don't know...
Oh, you little bugger.
Ah, see? I knew we'd clinch it.
430. Oh. Fine. I could have axed him, but it's not in good spirit to axe your child. He wants to expand his business venture, and, well, we don't mind this little small investment. Saying that, I think he's got good intentions.
Fine. Guess I can agree to that.
1,000 thanks. I shan't forget it. Now to the matter at hand. I know the fellow you seek, though I don't know his name. A steady patron. Gets his boots cleaned every few days. He's very good to me. Always pays me a premium.
Know where I might find him?
No, but you could wait here. Perhaps he'll stop by.
Don't have the time for that. Sure you don't know where to find him? Or maybe notice which direction he came from?
When I clean boots, sir, I do not look up to see where folk come from. I clean.
It seems you're having a rough go of it.
Oh, you're here. Feeling better?
I am, thank you. The local necropolis. The air does wonders for me. Now, if I might intercede, I dare say I've the right question to ask. Young man, you see this vial? One drop added to your boot polish will help you wipe even the most encrusted boot clean as the dome of St. Lebioda's cathedral. With it, you will serve 3 times as many patrons at a fraction of the effort, and piles more coin. I'm prepared to give you this vial if you tell me where the man we seek lives.
But you won't hurt him, will you? The gentleman's art, true, but he's kind.
In point of fact, he's a friend. Yet we had a falling out of sorts and would like to straighten matters out.
I leave his boots at the door of a house near the port. The door is red, but I do not know if the gentleman lives there.
Worth checking. Might happen on a lead.
Would you let me scrape the dirt off your kickers before you go? With all due respect, sirs, your boots could stand a cleaning.
Thank you. Perhaps later.
430 crowns and some vial of something or other. Mr. Sheen.
Handle
Boot
that kid
polish.
pretty well.
Finding the right approach. That's the trick to dealing with children.
Yeah, saw that. Meaning the right thing to bribe them with.
Yeah, well, we were just trying to help his investment, you know what I mean?
Red door. One the boot black mentioned.
Alright. Knocky knock knock.
Won't budge. Gotta break it down.
You might just as well stand out in the street, pound on a drum and holler, "Detlef, I'm coming for you." A bit more finesse, I implore you.
Let's hear your idea.
Give me a moment.
Nice. Ever consider becoming a burglar? Skill like that'd come in awful handy.
I considered it briefly, but ultimately concluded it would be terribly dull. Come.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, I don't have that special power, you know what I mean? My special power involves blowing doors open with art, sorry. Uncouth, but effective.
He here? Sense him.
No, he's not here, but he was here recently. His scent is still strong.
Let's look around.
Why is the horse still rocking? It's creeping me out. Sure. Oh, it's a toy shop.
Old toy. No use to anyone. Shame. Must have brought someone joy sometime.
There is something creepy about children's toys. Don't know what it is. Dolls, bears,
Let's
hanging puppets. It's just kinda creepy.
So this is his nest. Need to look around.
Who's this? Foxy Minx.
Woman's likeness. Bit smudged. This his lover?
I don't rightly know.
Reminds me of someone.
Who?
Not sure. Can't help feeling I've seen that face before, though.
I bet you have, Garrett. It's cheeky monkey. What's this? Suspicious letter.
Detlav van der Eretain, you do not know us, but we know you to be a vampire. We know also of your weakness for the wench they call Renawed. Now you know this. We shall chain her down and let rats feed on her. We shall flay the skin from her flesh. Yet you can save her. You need but travel to Beauclair, where you shall slay 5 men in the manner we prescribe. You must complete the killing in 3 days. Fail, and the next letter you receive will contain a memento of your failure. Your beloved's finger.
There you have it. Proof positive Detlav killed not of his own accord.
A blackmailer sunk his claws into him.
Any idea what it could be? Detlav have any enemies?
Indeed. Detlav gains foes occasionally, but they never live long.
One might have managed to evade him.
Possible in theory, but I know of none. It would have to be someone devilishly dangerous.
As you well know, having faced Detlav yourself.
Whoever it is someone new.
Who's Renawed?
His one-time lover. The sole human woman with whom he was very close. Because she accepted him. With her aid and care, he found a place for himself in this hostile world. She began the work that I strive to continue.
Ever meet her?
Never had the pleasure, alas. She deserted him a time before he came round to save me, though he always claimed she'd gone missing.
Why do you think that? Any signs or clues to that effect?
None to be found. Apparently she disappeared one day. Her belongings disappeared with her. Not a scenario one associates with kidnapping.
In my humble opinion, she left on her own. Scared off perhaps by a bout of Detlav's rage that revealed his other, more monstrous side.
Detlav have trouble letting go, accepting that she'd left him?
Is that so hard to believe? Do you know no humans who've struggled with just such a thing?
And Detlav is so much more emotional than most humans.
Not only was she his beloved, his lover, his mate, she was a member of his pack. And one never leaves one's pack voluntarily.
Detlav ever try to find her? I mean, if she was that important. Higher vampires have their ways, all kinds. Should have been easy as pie for him.
Geralt, as you rightly noted, we are vampires, not miracle workers. He searched for months on end before giving up. Clearly Renawed knew him all too well. Enough to cover her tracks, leave no way for him to find her.
Even if Renowed did abandon him that time, looks like someone's actually kidnapped her this time.
Hard to argue with that. And hard to foresee what he's prepared to do to free her, get her back.
He's prepared to kill, that's clear.
As would you be for Yennefer. He kills for he cares for her deeply. And that blood, those individuals, they mean nothing to him.
Yeah, I get it now. He's out to rescue a female from his pack.
Exactly.
Right, so someone's blackmailing him. We know that. Still have no idea who. Need to look around some more.
Okay, more clues. So he's being blackmailed.
Tools were used recently. Detloff unwind by fixing toys between murders.
Really now, Geralt, must you?
Nice tune.
Indeed. I'm not certain why, but it reminds me of home. Our true home from before the conjunction of spheres.
That is naming the beast's targets.
Look, slips of paper, name on each. Count Crespi, Count Dulac, Milton de Peyrac-Peyrin, Count Delacroix.
Detloff's victims, one and all. But that's not his hand.
Must have come from whoever wrote the letter. All of it written using the same ink.
Is there one missing?
See the color? Ink was dyed with cinnabarite. Rare mineral, pretty much found only in
Nazaire, but I fear it means very little. Anyone could have imported such ink.
Fair enough. Still worth remembering.
Look, this slip is stained.
With wine. Not much to go on either, especially not in Beauclair.
Perhaps. Yet perhaps also worth remembering.
Blackmailer. Kinda curious who it could be.
Why is that?
Regis. Somebody kidnapped a vampire's lover. Bold to begin with. Now they're forcing the vampire to kill. A vampire you yourself insisted no murderer. Blackmailer's skilled. Someone special.
Astute. Now that I think of it, I'm beginning to wonder if...
It's not one of your kind? Another vampire?
Precisely. The plot thickens.
Just a hypothesis. Wouldn't set my heart on it till we know more.
Right you are.
Let's sum up what we know. Seems Detloff's being blackmailed. Someone's been feeding him his victims' names.
All noted down using one and the same Nazari ink, and not in his handwriting.
Not much.
But enough to ascertain Detloff's innocence, clearly.
Let's remain skeptical for now.
Not how I'd put it. Doubt it's how the Duchess will see it either.
I trust you to convince her. And then...
What? Go on, don't be shy. See you've got it all figured out, including the grin I gotta wear.
It's a rather bold plan, but... Were we to find Renowed, we would strip the blackmailers of their hold on Detloff.
That's one idea. Could be worth a shot. But what about Detloff? He gonna go on killing while I'm out searching for his lover?
He will not. I shall convince him to stay his hand. Assure him you're a friend seeking to help. I'll await him here. He's sure to return sooner or later.
Think he'll listen?
He will.
Ought to wait with you, maybe.
No. He'll sense you from a mile off. Simply fail to appear. I'd better stay alone. You must trust me on this.
Fine. Need to report to the Duchess first.
So be it. We'll await you here. Detloff and I both.
I don't know this. I'm just getting a slight sneaky suspicion. Could be wrong, but when I get these sneaky suspicions, they tend to be right more often than not. But I'm getting a sneaky suspicion that that chap upstairs isn't Mr. Goody Two-Shoes and might have more to play in this than first meets the eye. Hold that thought, eh? Hold that thought. Is he... Could he be the blackmailer? Nah, I don't know, but oh, what's this? Eviction notice. Oops. Okay, I think we'll end it on that bombshell then. So,
Drink up while you're young, coin in hand.
so we need to update the Duchess about our hunt for the beast and how it progresses. An opportunity to visit the palace, that'll be nice. Lots to do as well, outside of that. Gwent cards to win, contracts to complete. It's a busy life here in Beauclair. And of course, most importantly of all, a vineyard to renovate. So to see how we continue to progress, join me next time. Till then, see you soon.